Effects and comparison of corrosion with protection on steel and concrete of reinforced concrete beams, guided by Ms. R. Sudarvidi, M.Tech. Project has been done by K.VENKATESWARAN, S.VIMAL, A.IMRAN, M.SARAVANAN. Objective: to compare the loss in diameter and chlorine content in concrete of various reinforced concrete beams whose characteristics are changed. Scope: to study the performance of various beams whose properties has been modified and selecting the beams for commercial use. And these are the bars: fusion bonded epoxy coated bar, normal, zinc primer coated bar, chlorine water, inhibitor, galvanic XP. And the beam casted: the beam one is a control, a normal beam, and second beam is a fusion bonded epoxy coated steel rod, third one is a galvanic anode tied beam, fourth zinc coated epoxy primer, fifth corrosion inhibitor, sixth chlorinated water. Casting of cubes and beams: these are the casting of beams and cubes. The wire has been tied at the end of the bar before casting of beams. This is a chlorine content of concrete. Galvanic XP is nothing but it's a pre-manufactured material. Inside it consists of 10 grams of zinc. When the zinc starts to corrode, it supplies electrons to the surrounding, thereby stoppage of further accumulation of corrosion. Have to solder at the end of the wires. These are the zinc primer coatings inducing of corrosion. After the casting of beams, the beam has been placed in between the stainless steel, which acts as a cathodic compartment, and the rod inside the beam acts as an anode, and the two poles are connected to the DC power supply. These are the mechanisms, and after the corrosion inducing of a current, the beams are to be cracked. These are the experimental mechanism. Results: loss in diameters. At the end of the experiment, we found that the galvanic anode only got a percentage loss in diameter. This graph shows that the passing of a current in each beams. At the conclusion, the galvanic anode XP shows a larger dominance over the other two corrosion resistors in the field of repair and rehabilitation. Thank you.